And do you want to start it off, or you want me to go?
I'll start it off.
All right, let's look at this. So we got so far we got Kizaru coming at number one, Eneru, Arlong, Captain Kudo, Gin, Caesar Clown, Polly, Caribou, Killer, and that's our list so far. So it looks like we got 9 characters so far. But
hmm
you want to start it off, or
I'm adding some tags to my shit.
gotcha?
2 seconds.
We're gonna be a little more systematic with this. I think for the Naruto one, it was easier to go through the wiki and all of that. Here, we're just gonna go have an organized system. Like we're gonna go with their
Yeah,
allegiance. We're gonna go with their what is their ability, like what part of which island or which ocean they're from, um, and we're just gonna probably put in any other interesting factoids, people they fought, different maybe what their laugh is, because all these characters have these laughs.
yeah. Well, yeah, I'll start it off. How about we do Pell?
Pell, all right, sweet.
So Pell.
We'll put that above Caesar Clown for now.
Yeah, Pell's cool. Um. Oh wait, let me slap some background music too.
Yeah, me too.
Forgot about that. I was wondering why the
Wait,
vibes felt all
here,
quiet.
let me link you this. You don't have to do it, but give this a shot.
Alright, let's check that out.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, you fuck with it
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that on loop.
for real.
Alright, yeah, this definitely gets us in mood to talk about
Gets
some
you in the
One
mood for
Piece.
some peace, man. For some One Piece. All right.
So, alright, it's 2 L's.
Pal with 2 L's. Let me get the pick real quick.
So, Pell, he is the commander of the Royal Guards in Alabasta, and he is said to be the strongest fighter in Alabasta, which might be cap. That's why it says said to be, But I guess he's the strongest, member of the Alabasta Kingdom. Like Crocodile could probably beat him.
No,
Or
but
Yakuza.
Crocodile's not a part of the Alabasta Kingdom. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah. He has
Commander
the
of the Royal
Tori
Guards. What is it called?
Commander of the Royal Guards in Alabasta. Has the Tori Tori no Mi, model Falcon. So the bird fruit or something like that, and it's a zone. We've seen there's another couple of people with the models of the different models of the Tori Tori no Mi. I know Marco the Phoenix has the Tori Tori no Mi model Phoenix, but Pell's got the Tori Tori no Mi model Falcon. He is a swordsman. Carries a sword. He also carries Gatling guns. He uses with his fruit to essentially become like a fighter plane. It's like that meme, like those people like I identify as an attack helicopter. Pell identifies as a fighter plane. Oh shit! I got a delivery outside. I gotta go grab. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Trying to take over.
I don't know what to say about Pell. I mean, Pell is pretty
Just
cool.
go through.
He
Go
was
through
in the
his,
Alabasta
Why don't you
arc.
pull up some photos of him and then
That's what I'm doing, man.
I'll look through
I got
his
you. I got
Wikipedia.
you. You take care of your business. All right, man.
Yeah,
Pell. I think we all remember Pell. He just would not die. Would not die.
He probably should have died. It would have been cooler.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Go get your
I think
shit.
it definitely would have been cooler. But it's not there. It's like down the street. But yeah, man, he has a great sense of honor and respect. Willing to die for his kingdom. He's willing to protect Vivi from any harm. Regardless of how powerful she was, he also had shown strong loyalty to Alabasta.
Right.
Well, yeah, he was willing to die for it.
Didn't he save
Yeah.
Luffy that one time? Or did he
Did
save?
he? Maybe he did.
Who did he save?
selflessly sacrificed himself to save the country from an exploding time bomb that Crocodile had set. be right back. I gotta go get that shit.
Alright, let me take over then. Yeah, man, Pell, he's pretty cool. I mean, I think we all remember Pell. The Alabasta arc. You know, the Alabasta arc, that was a pretty good time period for One Piece. I think they kind of were in a pretty soulful time. Good villain. Kind of told, you know, that's kind of, I think that's really more what One Piece should have been about. I don't know. I think like during the Marineford shit got like, I like that arc, but it kind of became more about like the fights and all of this, and like hockey. Hockey definitely ruined a lot of the mystery of it. So they have like this whole system where you have like, oh, I just have like, I can just block shit, probably just because, you know, honestly, it seems like something Oda invented just for narrative reasons, because they just needed somebody to be strong enough. So it's like, well, alright, if this guy is a cool guy, he's pretty strong, so we'll just give him like armament hockey so you can't attack him properly. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Alabasta worked because it was a pretty down-to-earth story, right? Kind of a story about the whole situation in that country. They had this whole drought going on, and it didn't rain. And then I definitely remember watching that as a kid when it was like, they had the whole fucking, they're all fighting. They're trying to prevent the civil war between the two factions or whatever within Alabasta. And then, like, they're fighting and all that shit. And the princess, what's her name? Princess Vivi, she was like, no, don't fight, whatever. And then the rain started to come. And then they all stopped fighting. That was a pretty powerful moment when the rain came and the drought ended. And they're like, why are we even fighting? You know, that's just how it is sometimes, you know. Sometimes the heat gets to you. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in a desert, you know, definitely. You got your boy Ayazi out here in Arizona. It's pretty humid, or not humid, it's arid. It's pretty arid. It's not a fun environment, personally, to my taste. But that's to each their own, you know how it goes. But yeah, Pell, he had the Falcon, he had the Tori Tori no Mi, the Falcon fruit. And this dude like died like a million times, but it turned out he didn't die. So, you know, respect to Pell. He went in there and he did his duty. He definitely did his duty. Kind of a weird design. It's like some sort of, let me put this image in here. It's like, kind of looks like some like Middle Eastern shit, but like he has like these weird like stars on it, like these black stars. And so, kind of an interesting design. So this is what I don't really quite get. So I think if I remember that arc properly, Crocodile was like, he had like the sand fruit or whatever, and he was like creating the drought. But if the drought was like an artificial drought, like if Alabasta wasn't always like that, why the hell do they all have like Middle Eastern like sand garbs? Perhaps I'm misremembering. Maybe they used to get like enough rain, but like since Crocodile just managed to decrease that what little rain they have and their water reserves, that led to a lot of instability in the region. It's tough to say. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I mean, I think everybody who watched One Piece growing up definitely remembers the Alabasta arc. I remember that was pretty crazy when he fought Crocodile, and then Crocodile stabbed Luffy. Like, Luffy had never been like really defeated before, right? And then this dude, he couldn't fight Crocodile because Crocodile had a Logia fruit, which I don't think it was the first Logia fruit that appeared in the series. I think they had met Smoker earlier, and then I think also that they had also met Ace, and Ace has a Fire Logia, which is a pretty OP devil fruit when you really get down to it. And it's yeah, they had Ace at the beginning of Alabasta, and then Ace didn't really stick around, you know.
Return.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro's got a hella drip outfit. Definitely want to get a whole shot of his outfit. That shit just looks cool as
definitely,
fuck.
definitely.
What else? Alright, let's go into his Wikipedia. So he is renowned as Alabasta's strongest warrior. With the aid of his devil fruit powers, he dispatched a group of Baroque work agents in mere seconds. He is also extremely resilient, as he was able to stand back up shortly after having his back broken, or at least heavily injured by Nico Robin. Like, you know
Oh,
that
for
move
real?
she does?
Yeah, yeah. Nico Robin was a villain back then.
See that move she does where she like bends them over and like breaks their back or whatever?
Yeah, that doesn't look fun. I
As
wouldn't
well
want my
as
back broken like that.
as well as somehow surviving an explosion that could have wiped out a kingdom. I know, he is very resilient. What else did he do? Carrying the bomb is also a demonstration of immense physical strength, as even in his falcon form, the bomb was completely made of metal and at least twice Pel's size. So, yeah, the Tori Tori no Mi model Falcon is a zone type devil fruit that allows him to transform into a falcon, which has earned him the nickname Pel the Falcon. The fruit is apparently one of 5 that has been discovered that give the user the ability of flight. So there's only 4 others that give them the ability of flight. I know one of them is probably Marco the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
Marco the Phoenix.
What else gives flight?
Who else? Yeah.
Hard to say. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later.
Yeah, maybe some
I
of them
guess
will appear on the
Luffy's
list.
blue kind of gives him flight with the
Yeah, now Luffy's
Sun
moving.
God.
Those the CP9 people, they could like walk on air. Sanji
that
can
doesn't
walk,
count. It's
but,
not a devil
those
fruit that
aren't
gives
devil
you
fruits.
flight.
You're right.
Since the fruit is a zone type, he has 3 transformations. He can turn into a falcon, a man/falcon hybrid, as well as maintain his natural human form. I guess his natural human form is one of the transformations. He carries around an exotic-looking sword with a handle and hilt resembling a plane. That is pretty cool.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
has
look at it.
been
It is a
shown
plane.
to
You're
be
right.
adept at using it. He carries a pair of Gatling guns, which he uses in conjunction with his devil fruit, causing him to resemble a fighter plane.
Mm.
Alright, man. What else is there to say about Pel? Not much is shown about Pel's past, however, he is often seen having fun with Vivi. Even though he was strict, this is shown when Vivi tried to make fireworks with gunpowder to celebrate the anniversary of Pel's enlistment. Pel, seeing that what she did was dangerous, slapped and yelled at Vivi.
So what is he? Is he like? Is Vivi's like knight? Like what is he?
Type shit. Yeah. He didn't have to slap her. That seems kind of over the top. I don't know. I guess he had a fight with Nico Robin. Ended up getting his back broken. I don't think there's much else to say about Pel. He had one fight against Robin where I guess Robin won that.
Yeah, Robin kind of fucked him up.
All right.
All right, want
You
to
want to move on?
Let me pick one.
Where should we put Pel?
You want to put him above Gin? I'll put him above Kuro. And
You think so?
I think Gin's cooler than Kuro, maybe. Or what do you think?
I think Captain Kuro is cool.
All
I was
right.
gonna put it. I was just gonna leave him where he was under Gin.
All right, that
think
sounds
that
fine.
worked.
Well, while we're in the Alabasta arc, do you want to do Crocodile?
Yeah, let's do Crocodile. Fuck it. Let me pull up some Crocodile info. So, Crocodile, he was he, the leader of Baroque Works?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Crocodile at number 2, right? Or actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I'm gonna put Crocodile at number 1 right now.
Yeah, I like Crocodile.
Crocodile
He's
is pretty fucking cool. He's a pretty good
So
villain.
he was the president of Baroque Works, and now he is in the Cross Guild, right?
Yeah, he's in a pirate crew with Buggy and who else is in
Dude,
that one?
I would be in the Cross Guild.
Buggy
Mihawk,
and
Buggy,
Mihawk. Yeah,
and who's the third one? Is it Crocodile?
yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no, but there's like three big names in the Cross Guild.
It's Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk.
Yeah. You're right. So yeah, he's one of the chief officers in the Cross Guild. He was formerly known as Mr. Zero. He's the primary antagonist of Alabasta. Let's just go into his devil fruit. He has the honestly, let me do the characters because I have notes on all of them. I don't want to just it to be me scrolling through
Huh?
a bunch of shit. Let me just do all the characters for this one. Honestly, yeah, you gotta come with notes next time.
Why?
All right, because I don't want it to be us just like scrolling through shit trying to figure it out like last time.
Well, that's why I said we should have a system to it. We go, what is their allegiance? What is their devil fruit? Like, where are they from? And then some interesting factoids. And then you don't even really need notes. You can just be organized with it.
I know, but we don't have all that information off the top of our head. All right.
You could just get it really quickly, dude.
So Crocodile's devil fruit is the Suna no Mi, or the Sand fruit. It is a Logia that lets him turn into sand. Allows him to create and control sand as well. It's essentially a sand human. I think at this point in the story, he probably has some hockey abilities, but we'll check back on that to confirm.
Remains to be seen if he has hockey.
He is originally from the Grand Line. That's where he was born and raised. That's his origin. And he has a bounty now of 1,965,000,000.
655? 1,655,000,000?
965.
1,965,000,000?
Yes. So, got beaten by Luffy. Luffy figured him out. He did beat Luffy once. The only reason why Luffy beat him was because he figured out the whole water.
Crocodile fucking stabbed Luffy though. That's pretty badass, man. That was the first time I think Luffy took an L like that.
Yeah. So Crocodile tried to fight Whitebeard, but that was unseen. It wasn't on camera. Fought Luffy. He fought some Whitebeard pirates. I guess he fought Mihawk at one point. He tried to fight Akainu at one point. Tried to fight Doflamingo and Jozu, Diamond Jozu. Oh wait, let me do. I forgot. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. I gotta go to my live stream. Make it so the live chat appears.
Who else did Luffy fight? Or who else did he fight? Or Crocodile fight, I mean?
Why don't you look it up? I'm doing something right now.
You seeing this right here?
Crocodiles are deadly predators, and most of the time they get what they want. But it's not always the case. Have you ever seen a crocodile fight for a carcass against a lion? What about a jaguar take on a caiman? If you want to see some crocodile action, keep watching.
Take this shit off.
I'm looking at some crocodile fights, man.
should have done this shit before. Fucking shit. Is there any way I can pause the stream? Like,
No. Mm-mm. 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 Bear with us, y'all. About to spit some bars, Dylan?
alright, we back. Yo.
What's good, dude?
Anything else you want to say about Crocodile? Get a cooler image of him. The one that's actually drawn by Oda. What the fuck is that shit?
Dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Get some that's drawn by Oda.
It really doesn't matter at all.
I don't know, that one just looks lame. Oh yeah, man. He uses that hook. Yeah, you got that hook that it's got like poisonous.
He's like so, you know, there's a lot of classic pirate tropes in One Piece. Crocodile, he's someone who has a hook, so.
Yes, he has a hook.
There's a hook for a hand.
So yeah, the golden part of the hook is hollow and can be removed to expose a poisonous hook hidden inside.
Oh, really?
The poisonous secondary hook releases a powerful scorpion venom, which is strong enough to melt through rock and kill anyone with the effect of a single slash. I don't think he'll hit Luffy with the poisonous hook.
I think he did. That's why he was like all dried out and shit.
He dried him out because he can like suck moisture from shit.
Alright.
And then it was Robin who came and saved him. Let's just move on to the next character. I'm gonna just do the ones I have because I think it's better when we have something to go off of.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do Daz Bones.
Daz
From this
Bones.
arc. He's from this arc. He is a former bounty hunter who joined Baroque Works.
Chill, bro. Where'd I put him?
I'm just gonna give the information. You can remember it. He has the Supa no Mi, or the Dice fruit. There's a Paramecia. He is able to create steel blades from any part of his body. And he was the highest ranked male officer agent. He was the strongest under Crocodile himself. He was
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
just
One.
gonna remember all of that. Stop being an idiot. You have to read it in sync.
Oh, we're just sitting here waiting for you.
Alright. Read it off.
He is a former bounty hunter who joined Baroque Works. He has the Supa no Mi, or the Dice fruit. It's a Paramecia. Able to create steel blades from any part of the body.
Super Nomi.
Super. Yup. The dice fruit. He's the and yeah, he was the Mr. 1, so he's the highest ranked one in Baroque Works under Crocodile. There's a pretty cool moment where he like almost kills Zoro. He like splits him open. You should get a gif of that. I know there's probably a gif of it. It's pretty badass. He's originally from West Blue, and yeah, I guess he was a pirate, or he was like an assassin slash bounty hunter out there. Ended up joining Baroque Works. He was also in the Impel Down arc. He ended up escaping during the Impel Down, breakout, and was traveling together with Crocodile in the New World, and he is now in the Cross Guild. He works under Crocodile as a member of the Cross Guild. Cross Guild is pretty goated. They've got a bunch of strong people there, man. If I was in One Piece, I would be looking to join the Cross Guild.
Yeah, especially since they got Buggy. He's pretty tough.
Yeah. That's like a pretty unbeatable trio. Buggy, Crocodile, and Mihawk. But yeah, man, his dice fruit is pretty cool, but it is easily defeated because they're as strong as steel, and a lot of these One Piece characters can cut through steel, break steel. Like Zoro's able to cut through steel like it's nothing. That's why he was able to defeat him so easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't that easily. He did get hit with a couple. He did get hit up. He got slashed a couple times. Yeah, you wanna? What the fuck? He was a merciless and bloodthirsty pirate, man. It's hitting Roronoa Zo while the pirate was wounded and unable to defend himself, even licking Zoro's blood off his own hands. He does have some sense of honor though, as he accepted his defeat at Zoro's hands. You should pull up that gif of Daz Bones slashing Zoro.
Working on it.
That one was cool. Pull up some Daz Bones fight. This one was pretty cool. That was a good fight. Zoro got cut up pretty bad. You can see he's like fucking leaking bad towards the end.
Yeah, I can't seem to find right when he slashes Zoro, but
Yeah,
of.
I'm skimming through the fight right now. Something else really cool that he did is he turned his fingers into blades. Like all his fingers were blades, and he like caught Zoro's sword with his. Alright, this is where he slashes Zoro. Oh shit! And then he goes to finish Zoro while he's on the floor. He like turns all his fingers into blades. I gotta be able to play this. Y'all see this? That shit's crazy. But yeah, that's all I can show. Alright, well, that's about it for Daz Bones. I mean, kind of one-off character. It's cool that he's in the Cross Guild, though.
He's probably gonna show up in the final arc.
And I guess Smoker had formed, Smoker's pretty powerful. He acknowledged Bones as a powerful opponent and was surprised that Zoro was able to defeat him. Does he have You should see if you can find a photo of him turning his fingers into blades. That looks really cool. But I guess he does not have any hockey abilities, none. I think with hockey, he could be a beast, you know, like a hockey-infused
Right.
sword hand. I feel like a lot of these characters could be a beast with hockey. You know that one girl who had like the spike fruit
Yeah.
who went against Nami? That shit could have been strong as fuck if she had armament hockey. Like a bunch of like armament hockey spikes fucking poking into you. That shit would be OP. Fucking up. That would definitely fuck up some Logias. But yeah, for the next one, I think I'll do. Why don't we do Marco the Phoenix?
I don't think he's that cool.
You don't think Marco's that cool?
No, I think he's kind of lame.
I think he's cooler than Caesar or cooler than Pell.
Definitely like Caesar Clown and Pell way more than Marco the Phoenix.
Why? Marco's has like such a cool ability. Why don't you
Marco's,
like
a,
Marco?
Marco's a lame, boring, nothing character.
How? Explain to me how you feel that way. I don't feel that way at all. I think Marco's sick.
Name like one character, like give one personality trait of Marco the Phoenix.
Loyalty. He's the first division commander for the Whitebeard Pirates.
That's not a personality trait.
He's originally from the Grand Line. Who cares about his personality? It's just cool. His ability's cool as shit.
Nothing interesting about Marco the Phoenix other than flashy colors.
Marco's cool. He was Whitebeard's closest confidant. After the captain's death, Marco assumed leadership of the Whitebeard Pirates. Though the crew ended up having to disband following the Payback War, which is, you know, they went to go fuck up Blackbeard and ended up losing, you know? Yeah, so after that, Marco retired from piracy, and he's settling down on Sphinx Island to return to his duties as a doctor. So now he's just a doctor. It's pretty lame. But yeah, man, I think he's got a cool design, really cool ability. The Phoenix Fruit is badass. I guess originally he had black hair, and then they switched it to yellow. That's weird. Marco's personality. You want to know about his personality? Marco is generally calm and level-headed in the face of adversity or challenge. The only strong emotional moments he was shown so far were directly related to Whitebeard's health. After he was stabbed in the torso by his own subordinate, Squard. You remember Squard stabbing Whitebeard? We could talk about Squard. What an idiot. Like, he got, like, tricked into doing it by, like, what was it, Doflamingo or some shit?
For real.
When Ace and Whitebeard were killed, Marco and the rest of the Whitebeard pirates were in tears. In fact, seeing his captain, Whitebeard, get stabbed to the chest by Squard was enough to make Marco lose his usually unshakable cool-headedness, that he immediately flew over to where they were and smashed Squard's head against the Moby Dick. He also demonstrated himself to be acute at detecting power, able to quickly notice before anyone else Red Hair Shanks' presence. He was like, "Oh shit, Shanks is here?"
Right.
During the war. Having been a member of the Whitebeard Pirates for at least 30 years. That's crazy. He's been there for 30 years. Marco has an extremely high degree of experience with exposure and combat inside the treacherous New World. He appears to be somewhat playful, pretending to be hurt from Admiral Kizaru's attack with obvious sarcasm. So yeah, went toe-to-toe with Kizaru. That's a great feat of strength. Not a lot of people can do that. Yeah, man, I mean, that's about it. We can go into his ability a little bit more. He's able to turn into a phoenix. It is the... What is it called? What is his devil fruit called? It is a Tori no Mi model phoenix. And it is a mythical zone. Not too many mythical zones out there. and he has a very well developed mastery over this transformation, allowing him to alter select parts of his body if he needs to. Um, yeah, as his own, Marco enjoys a great boost to his physical abilities, gaining strength enough to restrain 2 extremely powerful Ancient Zone users at once. Who are those?
I think
don't
that's
even
probably from the Wano invasion arc.
Furthermore, as a bird-type zone, Marco's wings gain him the ability to fly. Both his hybrid and full phoenix form, full phoenix form, as well as Talon the bird legs, he can use to perform powerful kicks and slashes upon his enemies. And then he kind of is able to just like be a flamethrower as well, but it's just like blue flames. And yeah, highly skilled in armament hockey as well as observation hockey. And yeah, dude, he's able to ward off extremely potent attacks with little issue, like Kizaru's volley of light bullets, or even one of Akainu's magma punches. He's powerful, man.
Mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, he can also share his healing flames with others, allowing him to mend them as well. So he's like a doctor, and I guess he's got some healing flames abilities. I don't know how that works. But yeah, man.
Alright, that's Marco the Phoenix. You want to do next?
I think put him above Caesar and Pell, honestly. I think Gin's cool. You could probably go above Gin. I don't know. Sure. He's not cooler than Arlong, that's for sure. Let's see. How about we do Perona? First female character on the list.
Represent.
She's honestly might be my favorite female character in One Piece. She's pretty cool. She's got the Horo Horo no Mi, or the Hollow Hollow fruit. It is a Paramecia. She was also... Yeah, she was a member of the Thriller Bark Pirates back when they were captained by the former warlord Gecko Moria. And I guess they had her as the commander of the zombies. And she was part of the Mysterious Four. The Mysterious Four being... I don't even know. Who are the other Mysterious Four?
Who knows? Could be that dude who went invisible, Absalom.
It is, yeah, Absalom, Perona, Moria, and Hogback. The Mysterious Four. But yeah. So her ability allows her to create and control ghosts. The ghosts have the power to drain the morale, self-esteem, and will to live from anyone who they pass through. And it is described as hollowing out the victim's spirit, which is why it's like the hollow fruit. But Perona's pretty cool. I think, is she in the Cross Guild now? She must be, since she was kind of working under Mihawk. I guess she's originally from West Blue. But yeah, I mean, she's got a cool character design. What did her bounty end up being? Oh, we should have done Marco the Phoenix bounty.
What was her fruit?
The Horo Horo no Mi, or the Hollow Hollow fruit. Let me just go back and get Marco the Phoenix bounty real quick. Don't want to forget that. Or did we already get it? We'll see. Okay. So Marco's bounty was 1,374,000,000. That's a lot of berries.
1 billion what?
374 million. Okay, so the hollow fruit. It is a paramecia. It. You want me to explain what it does again?
Sure.
It allows her to create and control ghosts. It. Yeah, so these ghosts, they have the power to drain the morale, self-esteem, and will to live from anyone whom they pass through, and is described as hollowing of the victim's spirit. Hollowing out the victim's spirit. I don't know, she was cool with Zoro. They were homies. There's not much to say about Perona, honestly. She is a cool character, but it's like, doesn't do that much. It is cool seeing her on that island with Mihawk and Zoro. That's a pretty cool trio. Some good dynamics going on between them. Yeah, she probably got stronger training. She probably did a little bit of training, you know, training with Mihawk and Zoro. Let's see. Well, yeah, she started off as like a villain, and now she's just kind of like an in-betweener, you know. She probably would be down to help out Zoro. They were hanging out for like a year or two. But yeah, so she was loyal to Gecko Moria, apparently seeing him as like a father-like role model. She was crying to rejoin him after being sent to Kuragaina Island. After Zoro appeared on Kuragaina as well, she tended to his wounds, displaying a willingness to befriend even those she formerly knew as a foe, and demonstrating that she can be kind to others despite her normally cruel behavior.
Alright, next one.
Yeah. Pretty much can go on to the next one. Not too much to say about Perona. Maybe we'll go more in depth later if we find out some more shit. Why don't we do Bellamy?
Where do you want to put him?
Or where do you want to put Perona? Yeah, that works. I'm cool with that. Bellamy. I think he could. He's not that cool. Probably. I don't know. You want to put him below Polly, above Caribou? He could probably be above Polly, if we're being honest. But yeah, Bellamy. He has the Bane no Mi, or the Boing Boing fruit. It is a paramecia. And yeah, this fruit pretty powerful. That was a cool scene when he was like bouncing around hella fast and shit, and then Luffy just hit him with the bam, just hit him like straight down, the downward punch. You don't do that in boxing. You never punch downward in boxing. But yeah, he was the leader of the Bellamy Pirates. And then ended up joining the Don Quixote Pirates. He's the captain, not the leader. Ended up getting a pretty decent bounty. I guess it was a $55 million bounty when he first started, but now he's at $195 million. It is spelled DONQUIXOTE. So he's got that boing boing fruit bouncing around and shit. Pretty powerful, especially when I guess he's got armament hockey later in the series. And that was pretty cool at first when he was like, oh, Luffy, this guy's got like a super low bounty, but it was like just when Luffy's bounty was raised to 100 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. There was like one of his members of his crew like saw the poster and was like, "Wait a minute, are we beefing with this guy with the $100 million bounty?"
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh shit." But he didn't find out soon enough. Ended up getting fucked on by Luffy. That we should probably play that clip. At least skim through it. But yeah, he ended up showing up in fucking Mocktown and at the Coliseum. So Bellamy had to recognize Luffy in disguise. I guess Bellamy was competing in Dressrosa for Ace's flame fruit. So he easily defeated Shoujo, who had a bounty of 36 million, as well as Roshio, who had a bounty of 42 million. This was definitely with the help of his Devil Fruit. Yeah, without his Devil Fruit, he's a very average fighter.
Alright. Want to do another one?
You want to put who he defeated? He easily defeated Shoujo, who had a bounty of 36 million. It's like Xiaojo. As well as Roshio, who had a bounty of 42 million. And yeah, he later ended up, he's got armament hockey as well as observation hockey. And he was able to punch Luffy powerful enough that Luffy using hockey to protect his abs, that punch still made him cough up blood. So later in the series, he was able to damage Luffy. Still, he gets pretty powerful. He was pretty powerful when we met him too, but just not compared to Luffy, you know. Well, it's observation.
Alright, next.
Alright. Let's do Mr. 3, Galdino, the wax guy. Well, where do you want to put Bellamy?
This seems fine.
Yeah, that works. Mr. 3. I kind of like Mr. 3 better than Bellamy. He is pretty cool, and it's crazy how without him, I don't know if they would have been able to free Ace. You know, he was the one who made that key, right?
Oh yeah.
That shit's funny. But yeah, former member of Baroque Works. He was Mr. 3. He has the Doru no Mi, the wax fruit. And he was able to rack up a $24 million bounty. Berry bounty, sorry. Currently works under Buggy as a member of the Cross Guild. And yeah, he was a big part of Luffy's escape of Impel Down. I don't know if he would have been able to do it without him. So yeah, let me know if you want me to repeat any of that information so you can get it down.
What was this for?
It is the Doru no Mi, or the wax fruit. It is a paramecia, which has some weird ability. You know, he can turn other people to wax. He can create all sorts of objects out of wax. He can create like those wax figures that are like identical to humans. And he's got that candle champion technique. That one's pretty powerful. That was a weird ability. You know, remember when they had them all stuck in that ability where they were all like trapped and slowly turning to wax, and like
Yeah.
Zora was like about to like cut his legs off or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was intense. Yeah, man. Pretty intense stuff. You think we should show more clips from the show? I feel like we haven't shown nearly any. I showed a little bit of that Daz Bones fight, but okay. He's honestly one of the homies. Like, he really helped out Luffy. Freed Ace. Teamed up with Buggy, ended up joining the Cross Guild and serving under Buggy. And he had, I think it was a 24 million berry bounty. Kind of weak compared to a lot of other characters, but not too bad. What else? I don't even know. You got anything you want to say about him?
Nope.
Nothing to say about Galdino. He was a cool guy. He's got that 3 on his hair. Definitely was a big part of them breaking out of Impel Down. Oh, this was a crazy part. So they had just gone to level 1 where they broke out Jinbei, and Magellan was shooting at those poison hydras at them. You know, one drop on you and you're like fucked. And Galdino made a giant candle wax wall to block Magellan's fucking poison dragons. Ended up saving Jinbei and Luffy. Yeah, man. He was a big part of them breaking out of Impel Down. And even we see Galdino using his candle wall to protect Ace during the Summit War. Galdino is a good guy. I don't know. Wow, he had a lot of fights. He ended up fighting Crocodile at one point. Fought Sanji. Fought a bunch of random people in Impel Down. Fought Luffy. And he survived all of that.
What a beast.
Definitely.
Alright, you wanna do another one?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if he has any hockey abilities. I doubt it. I don't think so. If you want to, you could do one. But I can do the next one if you'd like.
Alright.
Why don't we do Smoker? Now, Smoker started off as a captain, and I think now he's currently a vice admiral in the Marines. He just went up the ranks. He's got the Moku Moku no Mi, or the Smoke fruit. Yeah, I guess he was born and raised in the Grand Line. Yeah, I mean, he's got a Logia, the Smoke fruit. That shit's pretty OP. I feel like Logias are definitely like the strongest type of devil fruit. And he carries a Japanese sword called a Jite, and is tipped with Sea Stone, so that, you know, if the whole thing was Sea Stone, it would affect him as well. But he just uses the tip to, like, you know, when he like pinned Luffy down on his neck, and it was like the Sea Stone was inhibiting his abilities. Yeah, skilled in both armament hockey and observation hockey. And yeah, he's kind of like a rival to Luffy. You know, I feel like at some point in the series they might like squash the beef and just team up.
They already did that.
Oh yeah, was that in
Punk Hazard.
Yeah. But I feel like, you think he's gonna join the Straw Hats?
No.
That would be pretty crazy.
They're probably gonna team up and fight the Celestial Dragons.
Yeah, I guess he lived in Logtown for a little bit. But yeah, I could see them teaming up to fight the Celestial Dragons. Yeah, Moku Moku no Mi is pretty powerful. He's able to like turn his body into smoke, and then like throw those like smoke fists where like the smoke carries on the momentum, but like he's got like a fist coming at you. I don't know. What is there to say about him, man? He's pretty. He believes in justice. Actually, unlike other Marines in One Piece, Smoker does not follow the rule of absolute justice, following his own personal code of justice instead, which he later preaches to his subordinate Tashigi. This perception of justice allows Smoker to be flexible regarding who he can view as an ally or not, depending on the circumstances and what he witnesses during them. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. So yeah, he doesn't just follow the Marines' set of rules. He has his own moral compass that he follows.
Alright.
Pretty cool guy. Who has he fought? You know, he's fought Luffy. I'm trying to see who else he was able to defeat. Definitely able to outpower Luffy towards the beginning of the series. That shit was pretty crazy when we saw Dragon show up out of nowhere and like be like, "Get off my son." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that, he had an interaction with Dragon, and he knew that was Dragon, and so he was like, later in the series, he was like, "No wonder that was Dragon, Luffy's son." But yeah, imagine that was pretty weird. He's like capturing some pirate, all of a sudden fucking Dragon shows up out of nowhere.
What's that place called? Logtown?
Yeah, Lockdown. No, it's Luge.
Alright, you wanna do one more character?
Yeah. Oh, he's got a bike that he rides around on, and that uses his smoke abilities to like power it. He also fucked up this guy Virgo. You know Virgo?
Yeah.
He's fucked up the Buggy Pirates. He fucked up Luffy. He had a fight with Ace. He was in this fought Virgo, and he fought Doflamingo, but it was interrupted by Kuzan. So yeah, man. Oh, it was interrupted by this guy's not Kuzan, it's Aokiji. I guess that's his real name, is Kuzan. So yeah, pretty fire rap sheet. You got a character you want to do? I got more if you want me to, but
you can pick one.
why don't we do? Let's do Yorkie actually. You know Yorkie?
Where do you want to put him?
Let's put him above Bellamy. Now Yorkie, captain of the Run Bar Pirates, Brook's original crew. He was who Brook was loyal to originally. I mean, there's not much to say about him. He was a swordsman. His bounty is unknown. He was like one of the. It's with an I, Yorkie with an I. But he was one of like the kind-hearted pirates, similar to Luffy. You know, like a lot of the pirates are just like dicks, trying to they go through towns and like just fuck shit up and steal money and shit. But Yorkie was like a good pirate. He was in it for the adventure. I guess I don't know. He was They met that whale Laboon, and they brought it to Reverse Mountain, and Laboon's still there, hanging out, waiting for them. Although I think he kind of realized that they're not coming back. He had a distinct laugh. It was na ha 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 in the manga, and poo pee hee hee in the anime. Yeah, man, you're showing being very friendly with his crew. Good-hearted pirate. Although, after disembarking at a forest, Yorkie and some of the other Rombar pirates contracted an incurable disease, and so that was what ended up killing them all. Yorkie told the crew that were still well to give his regards to Laboon. As he lay dying, he asked everyone to leave except for Brook, whom he wanted to play his favorite song to send them off. It's pretty sad. What was the incurable disease that they all contracted? What do you think? It was AIDS?
Probably.
Dude, I saw some gay ass shit, like fucking, like those weird Naruto fans. They wanna say that the disease that Itachi had was AIDS, like confirming that he was gay or some shit.
Yeah, that's what Itachi was really worried about when he was on the run. He was like, you know what? I just need to have lots of gay sex.
I don't know. That's about it. I mean, there's not even really that much information about him. Swordsman. He was a swordsman. He carried a sword. Unknown bounty. That's about it. Good-hearted pirate. We can move on to.
Alright, do you want to call it now? We got about 20 people.
We could. You want to do one more real quick?
Sure, fine. Who do you want to do?
Spandam. The dude who bitch slapped Robin.
Alright.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
He's probably not that high on the list. Hey, you can put Killer up. Killer was cool, honestly. Yeah, put him there. You probably could vote with Yorkie. So Spandam, he was the. I'll let you get a cool photo. Let me know when you're ready for information on him. He has that weird sword that was. You think it's an elephant that ate the sword fruit, but it was a sword that got somehow absorbed the elephant fruit. I guess that was like Caesar Clown's doing or some shit. So yeah, he was the former chief of CP9 and CP5. The reason why he got this position is because it was his father's position that he took. It's not like they were like, oh yeah, this guy's the best one for the job. It was kind of like him just taking after his father. But none of the members of CP9 have any respect for him. Like, he was obviously the least powerful of the group. He's got that special sword, Funkfried, that turns into an elephant. Somehow his sword absorbed the elephant fruit. Not really sure how that works. But yeah, man. Bitch slapped Robin. Put a gif of that if you find it. Not that much to say about Spandam. He's not really a cool character, he's just kind of funny. And you see how his jaw's all broken and shit? That was done by Frankie back when he was Cutty Flam. He I guess just punched him in the face or something. fucking broke his whole jawbone, and so now he has to wear that cast or whatever to cover his scars. He planned to obtain the blueprints for Pluton and bring Nico Robin to justice. 10 years ago, he framed Tom's workers for a bombing attack on Water 7, which caused Tom to take responsibility and be executed. So Tom was the one who built Gold Roger's ship, and he was Frankie's like shipbuilding sensei. He like taught Frankie everything he knew. I don't think he was Frankie's father, but he was like, you know, he's the one who showed Frankie the ropes on how to build a good ship. And it was because of this guy Spandam framing him that Tom was executed. Oh yeah, man, that elephant sword was pretty cool. I feel like it would just make more sense if it was an elephant that ate the sword fruit.
Nah, man, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, dude, the sword just absorbed the elephant fruit. It's like, so any object can just absorb a fruit. But I guess in One Piece, the swords kind of have like a personality to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the swords are like alive in some way. So it kind of makes sense, but I don't know. Pretty weird.
Nah, that makes sense. Alright, do you want to call it?
Yeah, we can call it for there. You want to put a photo of him, a gif of him bitch slapping, oh, it was, yeah, Frankie hit him with the butt of his gun and broke his jaw. Back when he found out, I guess he found out what he did with Tom. But yeah, if you want to put a gif of him getting bitch slapped, or maybe a photo of Funk Freed. Pretty cool sword. It's got like elephant tusks on it. Looks pretty badass. This One Piece beat goes hard. That's not what I was thinking. I was thinking when he bitch slaps Robin. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do, but the gift doesn't show up.
Damn it. Wait, that's gotta be a thing. Spandam. Robin. It's Robin. Maybe just include the manga panel or something. I don't fucking know. Oh, yeah, I did find the gif. It's the 4th one. Or it's like the 5th one. If you look up Spandam hits Robin.
Nah,
It's
the
like,
panel works.
The panel works. You want to do a photo of Funk Freed, or no? It doesn't really matter. His sword does look pretty cool. That's the only reason why I want to put it. Oh shit! Robin got her get back. Slapped him a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. Alright, man.
Yeah, you want to call it?
Yep.
This One Piece one is definitely tougher than Naruto. I don't know. We gonna slowly get through it. I think once we got our 100, that last one should be fire. Where we just go through, you know, switching them up. Once we got all the information down there and stuff. But yeah, man. This is it for the One Piece stream part 3. We're gonna call it here. Appreciate y'all watching.